Namaste, Digital India. It goes without saying that COVID-19 or coronavirus has forced us to live in the world which is full of miseries, fears, and doubts. But the human beings have always found a silver lining in every dark cloud. It is rightly said that education is the panacea to every problem. Hence, the educators all across the globe have successfully turned their scars into stars. CSDAB Public School Motihari has been a champion of quality and advanced education. Hence, it is creating new milestones in synchronous and asynchronous digital classes. Here it is one step forward to provide a platform to our students where they can cherish the feelings of classroom. Here we go.
Hello digital class, I am Himanshu Saraf and my question is, what are the features of democracy?
Hello Himanshu, I am Drishti. Your answer is the features of democracy are, the first one is, in democracy, the final decision making power lie in those hands who are elected by the people. The second one is, in democracy, each adult citizen have one vote and each vote has one value. And the last but not the least one, the third one is, in democracy, free and fair elections must be held where the existing government has equal chances of winning as well as losing. Thank you very much.
Good morning digital class. My name is Rohan Sharma of Standard 9C and my question is, what is the definition of democracy according to Abraham Lincoln? Thank you.
Hello Rohan Sharma, I am Aditya Bhardwaj. The answer of question number 2 is, according to the Abraham Lincoln, democracy is the government of the people, by the people, for the people. Thank you.
Digital class, I am Samriddhi and my question is, can anyone tell me that what happened in Myanmar that it is not considered to be a democratic country?
Hello Samriddhi, I am Yashvi. My answer is, Myanmar is not a democratic country because the leader of Myanmar is not elected by the people. People have no right to vote. The army rulers of Myanmar are not elected by the people. Those who happen to be in control of the country become the ruler of Myanmar. People has no say in these decisions. Thank you.
Hello digital class, I am Mahi and my question is, why are China, Estonia and Saudi Arabia not democratic countries?
Hello digital class, I am Nikita Nandini and the answer is, China is a non-democratic country because it has single party system. Estonia is a non-democratic country because it doesn't allow equal voting rights for the Russian minorities. And Saudi Arabia is also not a democratic country because it doesn't have equal voting rights for women. Thank you.
Hello digital class, my name is Ankit Singh and my question is, how does democracy improve the quality of decision making?
Hello everybody, I am Swasti Shyam and I am here to answer the question, how does the democracy improve the quality of decision making? And here's my answer. Democracy is rooted on deliberations and consultations. A decision made by a democracy constantly concerns people, discussions and conferences. They talk about each and every perspective of that decision and figure out all the pros and cons of it. This takes some time, but it prevents from taking an immature decision. In this way, democracy improves the quality of decision taking.
Hello digital class, I am Sanskriti and my question is, explain whether China is a democratic country or undemocratic country.
Hello Sanskriti, I am Srishti Pandey. In China democracy, to answer the question, you are likely to find democracy loosely defined as the system of government by all members of a state. A country government under such a system is said to be democracy. In China constitution and in Chinese leaders' speeches of people democratic, dictatorship and democratic are, but this is not a democracy. Time and again China has claimed that it does not want to copy the political system of other countries.
Everyone, my name is Aniket Naman of class 9th B and my question is, what are the arguments for the democracy? Thank you.
Hello digital class of CSTFE. I am Ayush and I am going to give the answer of the question asked by my friend Aniket. The question is, what is the merit of democracy? And the answer is, democracy is more accountable form of government. Democracy provides different methods to deal with differences and conflicts. Democracy also improves the quality of decision making. It also enhances the dignity of citizens. Thank you.
Hello digital class, my name is Nityanandini and my question is, can anyone tell me about the case study of Mexico? Thank you.
Hello Nityanandini, I am Nikita Srivastava and here is the answer. In Mexico, there is a party, Institutional Revolutionary Party, PRI, which always wins in Mexico by the following tricks. First, the teachers of government school always forced the parents to vote for PRI and the officers were threatened to vote for PRI. Thank you.
Hello digital class, I am Soumya Subhangi and my question is, tell me what happened in Zimbabwe during Mugabe's rule.
Hello Soumya Subhangi, I am Nancy Nidhi of class 9th E. In Mugabe's Zimbabwe, there was harassment in the journalists, there was violence against the opposition party rulers, the citizens' rights were not respected, the protest against the government was illegal, there was no freedom of expression, there was no freedom of press. Thank you.
Hello digital class, my name is Vishal and my question is, what is the arguments against the democracy?
Hello Vishal, I am Nisa. The answer is 5 arguments against democracy are: change of leaders lead to instability, only political competition, no scope for morality, consulting more people leads to delay, ordinary people don't know what is good for them, leads to corruption.
Everyone, I am Ayushi and my question is, what is the meaning of representative democracy?
Hello digital class, I am Parkhi Jha and my answer is, the representative democracy is a type of democracy in which the citizen has the right to choose their leaders and representative in election through voting. Thank you.
Hello digital class, I am Ritika Ranjan and my question is, describe any 5 dirty tricks used by PRI to win election in Mexico.
Ritika, I am Ishan Raj. This is the answer of your question, that the 5 dirty tricks used by the PRI to win elections in Mexico. First, all the government offices workers were forced to join the meetings held by the PRI. Second, the government schools teachers used to force the parents to vote for the PRI. Third, sometimes the polling booths were changed in the last minute that caused a problem for the people to cast their votes. Fourth, media largely ignored the work done by the opposition party except to criticize them. Fifth, PRI invested a large sum of money on their candidates for the campaigns in the election. Thanks.
Good morning digital class. I am Susan from standard 9th B and my question is, what are the difficulties people face in non-democratic countries? Thank you.
Hello digital class. I am Anand Mishra and my answer to the question is, the difficulties faced by people in a non-democratic country are: first, no freedom to elect their rulers. Second, no freedom of speech and expression. Third, civil rights are curtailed. Thank you.
Hello digital class, my name is Dipshika. I want to ask a question. My question is that, what is participative democracy?
Hello Dipshika, I am Arpita of class 9 and I am here to answer your question. Participative democracy is the system in Indian Panchayat where every voter can participate in the decision making.
Dear teachers and students, namaste all of you. Before I begin, I hope all of you are well and fine, safe and secure at your homes along with your families. This COVID-19 or coronavirus pandemic has come unexpected and in a way cut us apart. We could never have imagined such a situation. Learning without schools could never have been thought of, but adversity has given us this opportunity to learn in a newer manner, and our teachers and students have stood up to the situation. The teachers first learned themselves and now are imparting their best. This concept of virtual classrooms has brought us together. Though we are miles apart, yet so close, it has, in a way, given us something new. It has made us move a bit from the orthodox style of learning. I express my sincere gratitude to Mr. Deepak Singh and his students for making the lessons interactive. Such initiatives are proving to be milestones. The present lesson on democracy has been beautifully expressed and creates an ease of learning for the students. Once again, all the students who have taken part in this video are praiseworthy for their efforts and their mentor, Mr. Deepak Singh, for his efforts. And I hope that in the days to come, we'll see even better ones. Thank you all. Stay home, stay safe. God bless us all. Thank you.